You know I'm hiding something in here when I'm wearing a head wrap. It's not good. I'm just kidding. I love head wraps. And if you're a lazy natural, it might just come in handy. If you are a lazy natural, this video is for you. I am going to share with you some tips that I've used as a lazy natural that you can use as well in your regimen to retain and grow your natural hair effortlessly. I mean, the amount of work that we see on YouTube that people put into their natural hair sometimes is not that necessary in order to grow your natural hair long and healthy. And if you're new, to natural hair, or you are not even natural yet and you're thinking, my gosh, I don't want to do this, it looks like so much work, this video is for you, because I'm going to share with you some easy tips, okay? Easy ways you can grow your natural hair without the fuss. Number 1, twists. Okay, you have seen the Bantu knot out. You've seen the finger coils, you've seen the wash and goes, you've seen all sorts of styles, and for some people it's a way of life. They enjoy it, they have the time for it, go for it. Of course, go for it if you have the time and if you love doing it, that's fine. But for some of us, I'm not that good with my hands, Yeah. All I can do is African threading and twists and flat twists. Twists are the easiest thing you can do on your natural hair. You can teach your kids, you can teach your husband, you can teach anybody to do twists. Twists are simply taking 2 pieces of hair and twisting them together. Of course, you want to keep them tight as you twist so that your style looks neat, but pretty much that's all there is to it. Definitely you can twirl each hair as you twist it so that it lasts even longer. Look, that's not necessary. If you are not good with your hands, and you're looking for something to do with your hair, still look presentable, still, be able to attend to your hair, maintain moisture, twists are the way to go. They're easy, and anybody can really do twists. I think they're the easiest thing you can do for your natural hair when it comes to, styling it. The other thing is wash and twists. Of course, wash your hair and twist. If you wash your hair loose, it has a higher chance of getting tangles, matted, much more difficult to deal with as a whole. When you wash and twist, you can wash it in parts, you can detangle it in parts, you can deal with it in parts, and I can't tell you how easy things have been for me while washing my hair in twists and working in parts or in sections. It just makes life easy in general. So definitely wash your hair in twists. If you want to give your hair a break from the elements, from heat or the cold or the weather in general, you just want to hide it away for a bit. Why not? Look like a real African queen, girl, and slap one of these on. It gives you a bit of a break from your hair. It looks great, and also, guys, you don't want to be dealing with your hair while you're busy. So if you're busy, put one of these on and attend to your hair when you can, because life does not stop. Sometimes your hair has to wait. That's just what it is. This is a trick that I use as a lazy natural. So when you see me wearing one of these, you know something's up. Well, not all the time, but sometimes something is up, because I just don't have time to deal with my hair, and I'm not happy to show it to the world in its state. So use lighter products or less products. It's not always that you need a curling souffle or a, elongating something. I mean, elongating cream or styling cream in order for you to take care of your hair. It's not always that you need lots and lots of products in order for you to take care of your natural hair. Sometimes all you need is a little bit of good old water, an oil, and that's it. Like, seriously, keep it light, keep it simple. If you're lazy like me, you can actually mix your water and your oil into one bottle. End of story. In there, water and an oil. Actually, that's fenugreek. That's fenugreek tea. That's fenugreek tea and a little bit of oil. On the days that you don't have time to be going in there dealing with your hair, spritz that all over your hair, work it in a little bit. You've hydrated and sealed your hair because you've got water to hydrate and also oil to seal your hair. The other advantage of using lighter products rather than a cream or conditioner, etc., of which you can use those, they're great, but the more product you use, the more often you have to wash your hair, because product buildup will happen. And using lighter oils does not mean that you neglect wash day. It simply means you can stretch your wash days a little bit longer because your products are a little bit lighter. Vein, guys, I have to say, there's a lot of products out there that do two things at the same time. They could hydrate and seal. For example, the water that I just showed you, the spritz bottle that has got the water and the oil, that does two things at the same time. Other products that you can use are products such as the Seal It Up by Auntie Jackie. This stuff works good for lazy naturals, okay? It hydrates the hair and it seals the hair at the same time. Hello! That is a dream come true for me. That is a dream come true for me. I mean, if I can do both things at the same time, I will. Because life does not revolve around natural hair. Yes, it's a big part of who we are. Yes, we're supposed to treat our hair to deep conditioning and hot oil treatments and all that good stuff. Definitely do that. But you don't need to do it all the time. You can actually do just fine with using products that allow you to keep your hair hydrated, moisturized, and sealed ends. End of story. Do protective styles with your own hair, okay? And I'll give an example of twists again. Protective styling allows you to handle your hair, deal with your hair while in twists or whatever the protective style is, but also it helps preserve moisture. As though that's not enough, it reduces the number of times that you're handling your hair. It's a low manipulation style. So if you protective, so I probably confused you. There's low manipulation and then there's protective styles. Low manipulation is something like twists, okay? If you were to take those twists and tie them up in a bun and tuck the ends of your hair in, that will be classified as a protective style. So if you do styles like that, you are able to rock your hair in its natural state, have access to the scalp if you need to for massages, wash it when you need to, and still put it back in twists. And you can do it yourself. So it's inexpensive, it's easy to do, and it actually helps you grow your hair. 3 in 1, kind of. The easiest protective style to do for me is twists. Whether you're doing them tiny like mini twists or just medium size or even large ones, guys, anybody can do those. Another tip, guys, that I want to use, and this is probably just specific to me, that's just what I do. I recycle my styles. When I do mini twists, I normally will keep them in for months, wash my hair, deep condition, do whatever. When the style is ready to come off, I wash my hair and then deep condition it. But then as I take the hair out, I retwist it. So I'm taking out the old style, my hair is clean, and I am putting in another style. And I am able to go 6 months or even the entire year just doing that. And it works. It works for me. And I've been able to retain my length. I mean, I went from bald to, quite long hair in 3 years doing these techniques. And I know it's different from what you've heard before, and people will say, oh, you need to handle your hair. Yes, you do. And yes, hot oil treatments are important and scalp massages are important, and when you can do them, please do them, because they will help to increase the growth of your hair, the health of your hair. But it's not a prerequisite to long hair, if you know what I mean. God made your hair to grow. Your hair will grow irrespective of what we do. The problem is usually at the ends of the hair, at the maintenance stage of our natural hair, where we have to take care of our ends and keep them moisturized, etc. That's where we normally get it wrong. So those are my tips, guys, for people that are just lazy naturals. You can grow your hair to amazing lengths effortlessly, like lazy naturals, like a lazy natural, like lazy. And I'm not using the word lazy natural in a way to just say to you, forget about your hair. That's not what I'm about. Definitely take care of your hair. Definitely, make time to look after it. But there's some things that you actually can get away with, and avoid a little bit of stress. Because sometimes, it can be overwhelming. Natural hair can be overwhelming. It's like, oh my gosh, I have to do all these things just to see my length. And I'm here to tell you, no, you don't have to do all those things. They are great things to do. They will definitely aid in hair growth and hair retention. They'll probably increase the rate at which your hair will grow. They will increase maybe the quality of your hair and maybe the thickness of your hair. But if all you want is just to grow your hair, yeah, you can do it quite simply actually, and try and follow these tips that I've shared in this video, and who knows, you might be the next tailbone natural hair chick out there. I don't know if tailbone hair is your goal, but yeah, I will see you in the next video. You guys let me know, what sort of tips or tricks do you use in your natural hair to try and, I guess, minimize your time spent with your hair? Are you a lazy natural, or am I the only one out here trying to find ways to, you know, spend less time with my hair? Not that I don't love it, I love my hair, but I love my life as well. I've got things to do that are not hair related. So guys, comment below. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, you do so right now, and be sure to click the notification button so you're notified each time I post a new video. I want to thank you for sticking around and watching this video. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.